one seeded team overall, so I want to put my money where my mouth is.
Bold words.
Hey, does the saying go, if you want to be the best, you have to beat the best. So I'm going to highlight games against the league's elite and take y'all behind the scenes with that fire video content that you can only expect from Team MP.
This is going to be a fun one.
Yeah, I already said that, bro.
Conflict. I love it. More of that.
For y'all who don't know, my boy Xander went to film school, so that's why he's always talking about conflicts and protagonists and whatever else he learned there. But look, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, because you don't want to miss when we drop new episodes. Okay, how was that?
Great, you nailed it.
Bad. Yeah, so I'm going to head to the arena. I got a meeting with Coach to go over some things before the game tonight.
All right, I'll get editing this and get it to you as soon as I can.
Hey, I appreciate that, bro.
I gotta ask, you feeling nervous at all? You seem pretty calm.
I mean, a little. Mostly I'm just excited, man. I can't wait to put on that jersey and play, you know?
I'm happy for you, bro. This is huge, bro.
Hey, and it's only the beginning. I'll check you later, all right?
All right, I'll see you.
What's your favorite team? I'm gonna break down all the teams and show you how I flip it into a rhyme scheme. Take your time. Pay close attention. Break it down. I'm in Atlanta with the Hawk. I poked him, he fell quick. I used to be a scalper like Boston. I sell ticks. My Cuban link chain so heavy my neck hurt. Call me the Brooklyn Nets. In Brooklyn I network. Get fly in Charlotte, spread my wings like a hornet. Every time I hear your music, I fast forward. If I was bipolar, as soon as my mood switch, something like Chicago, cause I'm back on my bull. In the gym working on my Cleveland Cavs. I be running like the horse on the Dallas Mavs. Hungry, so I gotta put some food in my stomach. I need some sweet and sour sauce for my Denver Nuggets. In the getaway car, I had to work on an engine. The crankshaft, cylinder head, and the pistons. These rappers is my kids. Call Moria. I'm in the golden state of mind, a warrior. Rockin' like Houston, I don't give a. I don't rap for free, I sell verses. Swiss Beats and Timberland. Indiana Pacers jacket with the zipper. I just got a haircut with some LA clips.
Coach.
MP, welcome, man. Welcome. Have a seat.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Man, we are so thrilled to have you part of this team.
Yeah, like I said during my workout, this is where I want to be. So
Good.
I'm happy to be here.
Well, we're happy to have you, and we're happy to grab you when we were. You know, we've got high hopes for your career, and we're hoping for you to contribute immediately.
Same. I'm looking to make an impact.
Great. All right, look, MP, I love that energy, but we're here to help you maximize your potential. But your success, that's up to you, man. The harder you work, the farther you will go.
Yeah, speaking of that, I know it's planned for me to come off the bench initially, but, Coach, I want to be a starter.
You're hungry. I like that. But this is the NBA. Coaches want to win games, and rookies make mistakes.
I hear that. I do. But, for argument's sake, let's say I play a clean game. What do I have to do to be a starter after that?
You're a smart guy, MP. You see the guys ahead of you on the depth chart. These are very good NBA players, man.
I know that, Coach. I joined this team for his talent. But what if I'm better?
If you prove you're better, you'll start. But you'll have to earn it. Nothing is going to be given to you.
Well, Coach, I think it may surprise you by how ready I actually am.
We'll see. Most rookies take at least a season to adjust, but maybe you're the exception. I hope you are, man.
I'd like to see each of us try to get two international. Talk up on him. He's definitely exciting guy, right? Developing our player evaluations on a whole new level. I'm just saying if there's an excuse to get over Spain, scouting,
If you do make them, try soaking, then drain.
yeah, flat fry, dry, and fry again. Crunchy outside, tender inside.
All right, cut it out. I'm starting to get hungry. Gotta go get some more seafood.
I'm gonna add a weekly focus stat to the email blast.
Like a Broadway play?
Or education, or focus. I mean, what's the idea here? We already have a bunch of weekly emails.
Please, no more weekly emails.
Listen, I agree, but I feel like there's some advanced stats that our coaches may not know. So we define, give an example, focus on improvement goal, 1 per week, simple, but we all get on the same page. Worked up a good.
Pay close attention.
Well, it is a special night for this young man, the home debut of MP. You know he's ready to show this fan base what he can do. And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. We'll watch the Orlando Magic in this one as they go up against the Miami Heat. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. Well, no doubt these players, GA, are eager to get this season going.
Listen, there's definitely some nerves, but it's...
Substitution on the court. Let's throw it over to Allie, who has a report on MP.
Thanks, guys. Tonight marks MP's NBA debut, and it's been a short but windy road for him. His basketball journey started in rural Vermont and then headed west for a stint in the WCBL High School Club League. From there, he played professionally in Europe before working his way to the bench of his NBA roster. He told me he still has a lot to prove to the world. And guys, the next stage of this journey begins tonight. Back to you.
Beginning tonight for sure. Quite a story. Hey, thanks for the report. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Horford is out there with Adebayo. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Hero into the one spot. And here making his NBA debut tonight is MP, a native out of Laurel, Vermont. And MP has had quite the path to get to the NBA.
Hey, what do they say? It's not where you came from. It's where you're headed. MP might hail from a state not known for producing basketball stars, but he's here now and has the right mentality from what I've seen.
It's good from long range.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Wiggins passes to Hero. Hero with the screen on Bain. Here's Wiggins. Oh, what a slam!
Clean that up. Well, Wiggins may look calm and cool out there, but he can put on a show at times.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Hero against MP. Adebayo with a screen for Hawkins. Outside, Horford. Shot clock at 6. Here's Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. And that's now 6 points for Bam Adebayo. From deep. And the Magic another 3.
It's critical you find a way to run MP off the line out there. He has that as a big part of his game.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, thanks. The Heat knew they needed to add more shot creation, and this summer, they went out and got just that, acquiring Norman Powell, coming off an all-star caliber season with the Clippers, and doing so without giving up much draft capital in return, or even a starter. That has to be considered a home run for the Heat.
A terrific addition. Shams Charania with the report. Hey, Shams, thanks. Here's Hero. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Jones. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities. Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Again, the miss by the Heat.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
Wagner kicks to MP. From the arc. And the Magic another 3.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
And so here is Miami. It's a 5-point game. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. For the Magic, Wagner comes in for Carter. And it's Jonathan Isaac in for Banchero. Khalil Ware's checked in for Miami. Yaka Jonas comes in for Tyler Hero. Ware passes to Adebayo. And they get it. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. And it's 8 points for Bam Adebayo. Orlando leading by 3. Wagner finds Jones. A 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Wiggins outside. A 3-pointer off the mark. And it's the Magic's ball. This game against Miami here. Their first look at the Heat.
And last year, an entertaining season series between the two ended up battling to a draw.
Well, they gave us great matchups a year ago. Hopefully, that's the case again now.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
And Orlando making a change here. Black's checked in. With the step back. Back to Wiggins. There's the triple. And the 3 ball is good. Wiggins has got 5 points so far.
Well, from deep, Wiggins is solid. He makes enough of them out there. It forces you to make decisions to guard him.
MP kicks to Wagner. Back to Jones. Wagner with a screen for MP. Lob.
Look out!
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Pass to Jovic. Now Wiggins. A 3-ball. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against 2 late shots. Now Wagner covered by Smith, and the shot goes in. And now it's an 8-point Magic lead.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Smith the pass to Wiggins. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Hawkes can't hit. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Jones for 3. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
Wiggins surveying the floor. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Well, he wanted to answer that 3 with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a very convincing performance from the Magic so far.
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
It's reflected in their assist totals. This is a great start offensively.
They've got Anthony Black, but Taze is out there with Wagner. Then it's Jones, and it's Wagner in at the 2-guard. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Rozier. The Heat trail by 11. Pass to Ware. Good ball movement here by Miami. Wiggins dishes to Powell. Ware passes to Powell. Back to Ware.
Oh, man!
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Finishing through contact is required in the NBA. MP knows he can't let guys stop him.
Pass to Powell. Back to Wiggins. Powell, right side. And the 3 off target. Magic leading by 11. It's Black in the corner to the inside. Jones. And Jones slams it home.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
And Miami shooting at 50% in a decent groove. From 15 feet away, Hawkes can't hit. Here are the Magic now. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
Smart pass by MP. Great to see a young player making the right decisions with the ball.
The Heat trail by 15. And that one is hammered home.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Magic have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Jones for 3. Connects from 3-point range. Jones has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And continues his perfect night. It's unreal. I just hope he doesn't believe in the announcer's jinx.
Powell kicks to Wiggins. Down low, Jovic, and it's Orlando with the rebound. Wagner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. MP outside. Back to Wagner. Lets it go from deep. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Powell for three. Orlando grabs the miss. MP's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Wagner. Back to Black. MP deciding where to go with it. Inside. Just 4 to shoot. Back the pass to Jones. Wagner on the wing. And the Magic another 3.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. When you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
For the Magic, Baines checked in for Black, and Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Goga Bitadze. Bam Adebayo is checked in for Miami. Mitchell comes in for Jaime Jaquez. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Baines.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
And again, it's the Heat missing.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, the Heat play in a glamour market, but Tim, Adebayo's game is all about substance.
Well, he has been the heart and soul of this team for a long time. A former mid-first-round pick, and he has turned himself into an all-star. Well, listen, Bam has always been a top-level defensive talent, but he's underappreciated offensively. He's a threat to drop 20 whenever he's out there, and he's a very skilled facilitator.
Here's Baines, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Baines got 7 points in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
For 3, Mitchell. Miami no good on that time either.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Jones from outside. Good, another from 3.
And he's scorching hot, another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for 3s in a game. To the paint, here's Wiggins. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game. Wagner finds Wagner. MP outside. For the 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Miami's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And that one's good. Wiggins. 9 points in the game so far.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Outside, Jones. Beyond the arc. Connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Powell, that's good. Powell's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. Goga Bitadze is checked in for Orlando. Banchero comes in for Buck. And Miami with a change here, too. Heroes checked in for Powell. And that one is good from Suggs.
Unwilling
to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And scoring is not always his primary responsibility, but this has been Adebayo's night, and they will take it.
Now here's Jones. He's got 39. Outside, Bane. Adebayo against Banchero. And here's MP for 3. And again for 3.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in.
And we know how fans love the long ball, right? Especially his fans, because he can hit it from anywhere and go on unbelievable streaks like tonight. I mean, who does it better from distance?
Hero kicks to Mitchell. Back to Hero. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. 5 on the clock. Wiggins outside. Latrey. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 6th assist on the night. Pass to Jones. Puts up a 3. Good, another from 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking him down from deep.
Craig, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for 2nd in most threes in a game.
And he's tied Curry's mark from 2016, which was the top spot for threes in a game for a short while. It's been that kind of takeover display that we've seen here tonight.
Yeah, he's more than just an interior scorer. Adebayo also has a nice jump shot that he will work in there from time to time.
The 3 from MP connects again from distance.
There it is, a shot that puts him at the top of the record books.
Well, Craig is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing.
He passed Curry's high a little earlier, and now he's matched Clay's mark. Didn't think we'd see a show like this coming into tonight, but here we are.
Takes a 3, and again for 3.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful 3.
A new single-game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives.
15 threes for MP, passing that record from Klay Thompson back in 2018, an all-time performance. Boy, how lucky are we?
Orlando making some changes. Carter comes in for Goga Bitadze. And it's Franz Wagner in for Jalen Suggs. Then for the Heat, Al Horford's checked in for Khalil Ware. And Norman Powell subbed in for Andrew Wiggins. Powell outside. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And that's good for 2 as he grabs the feed. Adebayo's got 8 here in the quarter. And so, MV will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, Kevin. The Magic are building something. Paolo Banchero said, quote, "It's been a long time coming. The fans have been waiting for the Magic to be good and to be challengers, even contenders. There is a lot of excitement in the city right now. We're just building and feeding off of that." Kevin?
They've got their fans fired up. Okay, thank you, Allie. Hero, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And for such a young team, pretty impressive how well the Magic defend.
And that's their identity. They are elite at that end of the floor, and they force turnovers at a really high clip.
The drive by Mitchell. Can't hit the free throw line jump.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Jones finds Wagner. MP outside. From past the arc. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Horford. Now Hero. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Hero's got 14 points for the game.
Well, after giving up that three on one end, Tyler Hero was hunting an answer.
Back to MP. Back to Banchero. Goes to the reverse layup and backs it in. Banchero's got his third basket of the night right there. Banchero's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Hero looking around. Mitchell outside. Fires the 3. That shot off. And so it's Orlando sitting at a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we'll be right back after this.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
You take a look at Orlando. You really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes, and then you have subtle changes. Everything in preparation for this moment.
Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Heat.
Instead of rebounding, they're just watching. So annoying.
Yeah, we thought this might be a weak spot for them. But come on, man. You got to compete.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, this team has trusted him with this level of responsibility, and it's easy to see why.
Here's Banchero. Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. Powell is out there with Adebayo. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then there's Horford. And it's Mitchell in at the point. And it's Banchero missing. Hero against Bane. Powell, no one around him. Here's Hero. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Hero's gone 4 of 12 from the floor. Right at the free throw line. And it's Suggs missing. Suggs has gone 1 of 6 shooting from the field. Outside, Hero. Jacks up a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Well, Hero does not lack confidence shooting the basketball, particularly from deep.
Banchero outside. And it's Miami with the rebound.
They started out this half ice cold, 0 for their first 3.
Powell outside. Shoots over Wagner. The Heat with a fresh 14. From deep, Adebayo. And it's Suggs with the rebound.
Well, it certainly hasn't been a smooth start after the break. Just 1 for 5 here to start the third.
Bane passes to Carter. Banchero outside. Launches it. No good on the shot.
At this point, they might need to try something different. Ofer to start the half.
Kicks it out to Hero. Horford sets a screen for Hero. From outside, off the mark. The Magic have gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. Wagner passes to Banchero. Payne for three. Offensive rebound. He gets it in there. Banchero's got 8 points.
And great attention to detail from Banchero on the play, making sure he's there to get the ball and send it back.
Back to Powell. There's the three. No good.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Wagner outside. Here's Banchero for three. Another miss by Banchero.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
Tonight has just not been his night. It's that simple. Luckily, they have found success elsewhere. Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Offline with his three. Outside, Hero. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Hero's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Heat.
And that's his second three of the half and his 5th overall, really lighting it up.
Carter with a screen on Adebayo. Three-pointer on the way. And Carter with the basket on the assist from Banchero. Banchero's got 3 assists tonight. Now Hero. 20 points for him. Pass to Powell. Three-pointer. Orlando grabs the miss. Carter's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Wagner passes to Banchero. And the trick. On the floor for Orlando. And Miami with a change here too. Wiggins is checked in. Hero from long range. MP grabs the miss. MP's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Yeah, another bucket.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history to boot. Wiggins with it. Jones covering. Pass to Hero. 6 on the shot clock. Miami no good on that time either.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
Hero against MP. Inside. Outside, Jones. There's Wagner with the three. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. To end the cold streak, and it's Wagner with the rebound.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Lets the three fly. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Right wing. Outside, Hero. Adebayo passes to Hero.
2 minutes.
Adebayo with a screen for Wiggins. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Jones has it in the corner. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Again, the miss by the Heat.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
And the basket by Jones.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Hero against Jones. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Wiggins, and basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And that is physical that time by Wiggins, just showing you a lot of grit.
Kicks it out to Jones. Back to Jones. Pass to Wagner. Here's Jones. Powell with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. And Adebayo throws it down.
And how about Adebayo kicking it into high gear offensively?
Back to Jones. He got it again. Sensational. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
MP against Hero. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and the layup is up and in. Hero's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
And so it's the Orlando Magic, able to put on a show for the ages. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back to the action in just a minute. Welcome back, everyone, as we continue on a record-setting night.
And a three-point barrage, the likes of which we've never seen. This man is etching his name in the history books.
And Miami shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. They've got MP. Mo Wagner out there with Goga Bitadze. Then there's Black, and it's Jones in at the 2 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Tim, I can hear it in my head right now. You called Steph Curry must-see TV. Does anyone from this next generation maybe approach that description for you?
Well, Kevin, certainly Victor Wembanyama would be at the top of that list. You're talking about a one-off when you combine that size with that particular skill set. And then Anthony Edwards would be another guy because of the explosiveness and excitement that he brings every single night.
It'll be exciting to see this next generation and see if they do impact it like the ones before them, for sure. Here's MP. And stolen by Wiggins. From downtown, and it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to Bitadze. Jones kicks to Wagner. MP outside. And here's Jones. Wagner with a screen for Jones. And so the ball's out of bounds. Wagner touched it last. Miami's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Mitchell passes to Jaquez. And here's Adebayo. He's defended by Wagner. Back to Jaquez. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And Jones sends it back.
Great defense from MP. Those young legs helping him get that block.
Another one goes. Incredible.
And what a night. Arguably the best in franchise history.
Tying the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. Mitchell against Jones. Here's Adebayo. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Wagner's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And here is MP. There's the pick. Pass to Jones. No good on the triple.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Mitchell finds Wiggins. Now here's Adebayo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists tonight.
And that is just focus on the rim. As you see, Adebayo having success inside, even against a strong defense.
Here's Jones. Hits it again. Wow!
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time.
And when you talk about absolutely thrilling your fan base, MP has done it. I mean, this has been a game for the ages. We're sitting here marveling at MP, and who knows if this franchise record will ever be broken.
Well, he's not a high-volume three-point shooter, but he is opportunistic out there.
Here's MP. Batase the pass to Jones. Stolen by Mitchell. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. And that one is good. 16 points for Andrew Wiggins.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
Black the pass to Jones. Mitchell against Jones. There's the lob to the hoop. And Batase throws it down.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Here's Mitchell. And he's been doing tremendous work feeding his teammates.
It's been fun to see him activate this offense. He's one-on-one. And what a moment it is for him and for this fan base. Setting the scoring record for a game. He deserves to soak it all in.
So many great players have donned this jersey, but he's on top of them all. The Magic making a switch here. De Silva's checked in. Al Horford is checked in for the Heat. MP dishes to Jones. Back to Jones. Another bucket. Wow!
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Mitchell passes to Jaquez. Now here's Wiggins, defended by Jones, and it's Wiggins missing. Orlando, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Jones, the pass to MP. And just the way pilots use VR to train, now NBA officials can do the same.
Yeah, it's all about reps, right? Getting them with a headset in a lower stress setting helps prepare them to make the right call when the lights are brightest.
Back to Jaquez. Good ball movement here by Miami. And it's Wiggins missing.
Well, he made a couple of shots early, but since the half, he just can't seem to find his rhythm.
MP against Wiggins. Here's Black. That 3 off the mark. Miami's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Shoots a fader, and Adebayo. With the basket on the assist by Wiggins. Adebayo's got 4 points this quarter.
Tough shot from Bam, but man, he is so capable of knocking down that mid-range.
Wagner kicks to MP. Pass to Jones. MP outside. Over Horford. Connects again.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down hard.
Man, he put a little something extra on that finish.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. And Wagner has it in the corner. Pass to MP. So, Tim, in the past, it's always been accepted that the veteran-laden teams would have an edge. But I don't know if we're seeing that as much now. What do you think?
Well, I think you used to see a lot more continuity with rosters across a number of years. But nowadays, much shorter contracts means you have teams that evolve and change more regularly than ever before.
Almost feels like you got to be more nimble as a franchise than ever before.
You absolutely have to have much more forethought because you keep these groups together for a shorter period of time.
On the wing, Hawkins. That ball's high speed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 5 assists in the game. Mitchell against MP. There's Wagner with the 3. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9. Mitchell outside. Over in the corner, Hawkins tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. A solo fast break. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Miami Heat. Pass to Hawkins. Here's Wiggins, defended by Jones. Mitchell wide open. No good from outside.
Oh, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
And good! He hits it again.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Pass to Hawkins. He's looking for Wiggins and finds him. Over Jones. And it's Wiggins missing.
Well, after a great start, he has really cooled off pretty quickly.
Out to the right wing. MP against Wiggins. Here's De Silva. Now Black buries the long-range jumper.
And that's what I love about Tyus Jones. He brings stability to your team offensively. He's just an excellent decision maker.
Mitchell kicks to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen for Hawkins. Into the lane. Walk up 2 there.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Hawkins has gone 3 of 7 shooting from the floor. Back to MP. Tim, the NBA is always changing, but any predictions for the league that you kind of feel? Good, he hits again.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history.
And honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. I mean, he's into the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and Wilt's 100 are the only higher scoring games ever. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Magic.
And as one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
Mitchell with it. it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin.
This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Let's now go courtside and join Jennifer Quintana. Jennifer?
A truly exceptional performance tonight here, MP. You break 70 points and your team wins the game. What's next?
Oh, wow. Oh. Oh, yeah. I'm going to let myself enjoy this one for an hour or two.
That's all?
Yeah, and then it's back to business.
No rest for the weary?
Oh, come on. Ain't no weary over here, Jennifer Quintana. But I can't tell you this. I'm going to sleep like a baby tonight. That much I know for sure. I'm going to have some sweet dreams tonight, too. But when I wake up, it's back to business. You don't get to where I'm at by taking your foot off the gas.
Can't wait to see what's next, MP. Well done.
Same.
Kevin, back to you.
Great work as always, Jennifer. Thanks. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. See you next time.
Ms. Harkin.
Thank you. Congratulations on this incredible record, MP. The most three-pointers ever made in a single game. When you made the shot to set the record, what went through your head?
Eyes on the rim. Are my shoulders squared up to the basket? Where's my release point? I know that's not glamorous, but what got me from being a nobody in Vermont to setting a record like this was never losing focus. Every single moment matters, you feel me? Can't let a single one slip away.
Amazing, thank you.
You're welcome.
MP,
Right here, MP.
I have a good question right here.
man. My back's killing me. When's the last time you did yard work?